Hey, thank you for the gifted sub. Thank you. We're up, we hit the sub goal. Let's go. One day I'll make actual, like, proper sub goals. But thank you very much. It's very appreciated. Hello, people. How we doing today? Welcome on into the stream. Hi. Hope everyone's doing good. It's the first stream of 2025. Let's go. I meant to stream earlier this year, but my sister's been visiting for the holidays, so I've been spending time with her. And she was actually supposed to leave again yesterday, but she had to extend her stay for reasons. Certain natural disasters, happening where she was supposed to go back. Crazy timing. But I hope everyone's doing good. It's probably not gonna be a long stream. Very a bit stressed. But I'm like, I gotta stream. Gotta stream. I miss it. I miss streaming. Haven't streamed 2025 yet, man. Got stream. So here we are. And we are on chapter 4, episode 4. Don't know why I said chapter 4 of the Miles Edgeworth Ace Attorney Investigations Collection. I'm pretty sure it's the second to last episode. Oops, that's the wrong button. Pretty sure. So let's head on into it. Hope everyone's doing alright. Everyone's doing alright, you know? Hope you're staying safe. September 10th, 3:20 p.m. District Court, 3rd floor lobby. Awesome. We're in the past. We got little babies. Everyone's little babies. Little babies. Oh, no, no. Oh my god. Why did I choose an Ace Attorney game to do today? It's almost time for me to enter the courtroom. Gotta do all these voices. Oh my god. What the hey? And so it is that my first assignment as a prosecutor will be as a replacement for a prosecutor who has been accused by the defendant. Edgeworth. Oh my goodness. What a face. Well, well, well. Sir. Wait. Hold on a minute. I don't know why. Maybe it's the foggy brain or whatever. It's almost time for me to enter the courtroom, and so it is that my first assignment as a prosecutor will be as a replacement for a prosecutor who's been accused by the defendant. That's just not it. That's just... Unless something happens and he ends up not being a prosecutor for this case. It wasn't his first case as prosecutor the one against Mia? It was, prosecuting, Terry Falls. I was like, who's the defendant in that case? I cannot remember. Interesting. Have you read over all the documents? I don't remember. Oh my god. I don't remember my voice for Von Karma. Have you read over all the documents regarding this trial? He's got earrings. Slay, Von Karma. Yes, sir. I've memorized everything there is to know. Very good. The paperwork for the prosecutor substitution is just about complete. Edgeworth, always bear in mind that as your mentor, I, Manfred Von Karma, will accept nothing short of perfection. I've been watching a lot of RT games, rewatching a lot of RT games playthrough of Ace Attorney, just because his playthrough is so good. And I keep wanting to default to his voice for Von Karma, and I'm like, I can't do it. I understand, sir. I have the chance to stand in court at such an early stage in my career. I am honored and proud. As I have watched over your studies, I am giving you this very rare chance. Prove yourself. Crush the defendant's pathetic lies into oblivion. Okay. Yes, sir. That such a legendary prosecutor will be watching and judging my performance. I have to be perfect in every way. Von Karma, it's been so long since we've played this game, Von Karma. It's been so long since we've seen you. It's been almost a year, Von Karma. Almost a year. Oh my gosh. Today's trial should have ended in just 1 minute. Because the defendant was picked up by the security camera, correct? Exactly. The killer had the gall to say that he only killed because he was instructed to do so. Even more outrageous is his claim that the case prosecutor, Byrne Faraday, gave the order. Faraday is such a fool. He's been cornered by his very own prey. Sir, are you an acquaintance of Mr. Byrne Faraday? He is a pathetic man who speaks nothing but nonsense. Nonsense? He once tried to explain to me a way of punishing those who cannot be brought to court. Almost Christmas means it wasn't Christmas. Those who cannot be brought to court. That is nonsense, for no man is above the law. Well, there are always a few exceptions. However, there is no reason to even deal with such individuals. A prosecutor is a guardian of the court, one with no obligation to outside matters. Thus there is no reason to deal with such individuals, I see. Edgeworth, disgracing yourself as Faraday has will not be forgiven. Have no fear. I will not let you down, sir. In place of the accused, Prosecutor Byrne Faraday, I'll prove the defendant's guilt. Very good. I've secured an hour of recess for you to prepare to do just that. Show them all the power of Von Karma. So have you achieved a firm understanding of the case? Yes, sir. I've memorized everything that is written down in the case files. Oh, I want to check out. Proof of my profession. My mentor said it was more chic to keep it in my pocket. Interesting. Manfred von Karma, age 60. My mentor is never known defeat in 35 years, a legendary prosecutor. Byrne Faraday, age 40. A prosecutor in embassy staff killing case, accused by Rel of being the Yatagarasu. Interesting. Well then, explain the case to me. I want to see if you really know what you are talking about. Understood. Alright. Okay. A murder. I don't know how. I see that word, and I'm like, I don't know how to say that word. Okay. A murder was committed on September 8th in front of the Hello? My computer's was being silly with my controller. Okay. A murder was committed on September 8th in front of the Cadopian embassy. The victim is... No, not Mr. Deadman. No. Who could have foreseen his future with a name like that? The victim, Mr. Deadman, was a staff member at the embassy. The defendant in this case, Mr. Macrell... What is up with the names in this episode? Was held for questioning the night of the incident as he was deemed suspicious. He was quickly placed under arrest for possession of the murder weapon, a gun. Furthermore, at the time of the murder, the great thief Yatagarasu had successfully infiltrated the Cadopian embassy as well. At first, Rel claimed that he himself was the Yatagarasu. Mercurial News Special Edition. Yatagarasu haunts embassy. The noble Yatagarasu, vigilante of the business world, reappears. But that he did not kill Deadman. I wonder what he expected to gain from such a desperate lie. It's possible that he wants to go down while in the spotlight if he is found guilty. There truly is no limit to people's inanity. But I digress. Continue, Edgeworth. Yes, sir. During the trial, the prosecution presented the security footage that captured the murder. The footage clearly shows Mr. Rell as the murderer. Alright, case closed. Lock him up. The act of Mr. Rell firing the gun could be clearly seen from the visitors' gallery. Upon seeing that, the defendant retracted his statement and admitted to the murder. I did it because I was told to. By the real Yatagarasu, Burn Faraday. That sounds about right. However, you've forgotten one thing. While this may appear to simply be the murder of a Cadopian embassy staff member, people are actually referring to it as the second KG-8 incident. The second KG-8 incident? I'm very sorry, sir. I fear I failed to study hard enough. Well, even among the police, it's an information that only a select few are privy to. Could you please enlighten me, sir? Sir, what do you mean by the second KG-8 incident? In order for me to tell you that, you must first learn about the original case. Take a look at these documents. This is a 3-year-old newspaper. Reference materials regarding the KG-8 incident, I received them from my mentor. Cadopian Embassy staff member Manny Cochin found not guilty. The victim, Miss CCU. A shadow over the Yamano group. What's his relation to the smuggling ring? Okay. You've heard of the Yamano group scandal before, correct? My theory is that Faraday didn't do it. I think he's been framed for something that connects to the overall storyline of the game, and maybe Kay's trying to cover what that is. Possibly. Yes, I have. It's all connected. The secretary of Ernest Amano, the Amano Group's director, was arrested. Oh, he just died. In the future. Interesting. Under suspicion of smuggling. Correct. CCU was an employee of the Amano Group, and the sole witness to the smuggling operation. It was she who brought the crime to light. However, Miss Yu was silenced before she could testify in court. Wasn't a Cadopian Embassy staff member arrested for the murder? Yes, a Cadopian by the name of Manny Cochin was the suspect. However, due to lack of evidence, the case went unresolved. Lack of evidence? If only I was in charge of that case. I would have done everything in my power to prove his guilt. To make sure that all criminals are found guilty. My mentor really is dedicated. Faraday was the prosecutor on the case then, and he was as pathetic as ever. Mr. Faraday was in charge of the KG-8 incident as well? That's right. And now, once again, the victim of the case you are currently assigned to was someone who was scheduled to testify against that smuggling organization. It all leads back to the smuggling organization, okay? And just like last time, the victim was murdered right before he was to testify. You'd think that they'd put these, like, witnesses in witness protection programs and stuff. Come on. You're catching on. And, like, if this keeps happening, like, I'd, like, protect these witnesses at all costs. The victim was murdered just before its day in court against the smuggling organization. Events are occurring almost exactly the same way as they did in the KG-8 incident. So that's why it's being called the second KG-8 incident? Yes. Yet there is one difference between the two incidents. What would that be? The so-called noble thief that is sending everyone into an uproar. The great thief Yatagarasu. Yatagarasu? I'd better find out more. But first, look at my badge. It is thanks to you that I have finally become a prosecutor, sir. It's amusing that you wanted to become a defense attorney, yet became my student. It is a strange path you have traveled. It's true that I had once wanted to become a defense attorney. As I repeated, for the audience who may not know of this backstory, to know. But now I am honored and proud to be a prosecutor. I see. Then as a student of mine, I suggest you remember this well. The prosecutor's badge is not to be flaunted. The dignity of a prosecutor lies in the man himself, not in the badge. I understand. I will keep that in mind. Besides, why put holes in your fine garments? It's simply preposterous. I just love that that's their, like, excuses for never drawing the badges on prosecutors. It's like, yeah, we don't wanna. Imagine all these, like, little dots we'd have to draw on all these characters all the time, and can't show off all their cool, funky outfits. Prosecutors must also take pride in their appearance. I'll keep this in mind as well. I'm constantly having to remind the others at the prosecutor's office of this. It's more fashionable to keep your prosecutor's badge in your pocket. In other words, always treat a prosecutor's badge with care and honor. I understand, sir. Alright. Let's keep talking. If it is true that the Yatagarasu showed up at the Cadopian embassy, what could he or she have been after? No doubt to steal any suspicious accounting records and release them publicly. Or more likely, to steal secrets from the Cadopian embassy itself. Since the item that the Yatagarasu stole from there was sent to the police. What was it that the Yatagarasu sent to the police? I don't know the details. Anything related to the Yatagarasu is getting the top secret treatment. Still, I find it very ironic. By returning the stolen item to the police, it was proof positive that the Yatagarasu had infiltrated the embassy on the same day the staff member was killed. Criminals have a way of incriminating themselves, wouldn't you say? That would have to be the first time the Yatagarasu has left evidence behind, correct? Yes, indeed. If you wish to learn more about the Yatagarasu, then I suggest you ask Faraday. Mr. Faraday? He happens to be the prosecutor in charge of the Yatagarasu case as well. He's the prosecutor in charge of both the KG-8 incident and the Yatagarasu case. Mr. Faraday really has a lot on his plate. Oh! Oh! It's baby Kay! She's so little! That's gotta be Kay. What is it, little girl?
You're scary, mister.
Did you need something?
I want to trade these coins with you.
A fistful of dimes, quarters, and pennies. But it looks like you've exactly $1. Is this what you want? Aww. She's so cute.
Thanks. That's exactly what I needed.
Good deducing, Edgeworth. Could that child be here to watch the trial? How disrespectful for a child like that to be running around inside the courthouse. Does no one have respect for this country's judicial system anymore? Nope. Oh, I thought that was a gunshot. I was like, no. The paperwork for the prosecutor's substitution is complete. Why, you Do you even know how much time there is left before the trial resumes? I'm so sorry. I can have you mopping up this courthouse instead of protecting it in an instant. It's no bother, sir. Not being completely prepared could prove to be a perfect handicap for me. A proud one you are. He did the point back at him. You had better collect the evidence from Faraday and prepare yourself. It's time for your debut, Edgeworth. Oh my god, we're back in the courtroom. Oh my gosh, is Von Karma gonna be like the Mia Fey? September 10th, 4 p.m., District Court, courtroom number 3. Oh, he so is. That's so funny. That's... Oh my gosh. Edgeworth immediately copying Von Karma's movements after he does it is so... Oh my god. I love it. It's so good. I love it. I love it. Just what is going on? Why isn't Faraday here yet? How is it possible that the defense is not prepared yet either? Bailiff, where is Mr. Faraday? I'm not sure. I wasn't really paying attention. Oh my god, the judge is walking. Stop it. Oh my gosh. Ah, you must be the one Mr. Von Karma recommended. I hear this will be your first trial. I look forward to seeing how you perform. Oh, by the way, was there someone celebrating a birthday during the recess? I could have sworn that I heard a popper going off. Come to think of it, the other day was my grandson. Sir, it looks like the trial's about to resume. However, yes, it will be all but impossible to prove the witness a liar without the evidence from Faraday. What is that blasted buffoon up to? Oh my gosh, is that Meekins? It's an emergency, sirs. Oh my gosh, no, it's Gumshoe. It's an emergency, sirs. I didn't even think Gumshoe. I'm just like, it's Meekins, it's Meekins. Silence? There shall be no yelling in this sacred hall of law. Only by me. Bailiff, remove that man from this courtroom at once. Please. Wait. You have to listen to me. There's an emergency. Defendant lobby number 2. Mr. Faraday and the defendant. The two of them. They're both dead, Your Honor. What? What? Oh. Young Judges for Justice. September 10th, District Court hallway. No running. Oh. Hello. Stay back. Oh my god, he's tall. No one's allowed on the crime scene. Period. Just who does this oddball think he is?
This is becoming quite the hot spot.
Isn't she Mr. Rell's defense attorney? Hey, you! No running in the hallway, pal! And who are you to tell me what to do? I am your superior. I'll never find out what's going on like this. It's time for some civil discourse. Beef jerky for $9. Interesting. They're selling special court-themed food products here. Many of them seem sort of troublesome and suspicious. Objection, I suppose. Stop. A drink vending machine. Now is not the time to be pondering what kind of drink I want. There are 2 dead people. Young judges for justice. So maybe he never ends up actually prosecuting this case. So I guess they didn't retcon his first prosecutorial debut. It's crazy that if this was his first, supposed to be his first prosecutorial debut, and he didn't even get to do it because 2 guys died, and then the second time, during the end of it, the defendant dies. Man, Edgeworth, no wonder he's so messed up. A poster of the judge. There's a longer slogan of some sort on it in tiny letters at the bottom. Every strike of my gavel brings the truth closer to me, and my hair farther away. Is this a promotional poster for the court or a hair growth product? A fire extinguisher. If one were to be hit in the... A fire extinguisher. If one were to be hit in the head with this, what, Edgeworth? Do you think they'd lose their memory and then still go on to perform okay in court anyway? I suppose the victim would lose a memory or 2. But it's not as though I'd ever be so foolish as to be struck by one of these. Now, I'd like to have a talk with Edgeworth about why when he looks at a fire extinguisher, his first thought is hitting someone over the head with it. And then being like, oh, but not me, though. No one would ever hit me. Like, I get why he's saying it for the reference, but, like, that's a crazy thought to have. First, I need to get a handle on the situation. Perhaps I should talk to some people. Oh. It just moved me. It's like, stop trying to run away. Defendant lobby number 1 is through here. The incident took place in lobby number 2 next door. I shouldn't allow myself to be sidetracked like this. I'd better get a move on. Okay. How's it going, Gumshoe? And you are... Who, me? Hey, pal. It's common courtesy to tell someone your name first before asking theirs. Point taken. My name is Miles Edgeworth. I am a district prosecutor. A prosecutor? What's a prosecutor? I've never seen a prosecutor as young as you, pal. You will. I've told you my name. Now would you mind telling me yours? Detective Dick Gumshoe. And just recently I achieved my dream of becoming a detective. More than a dream. It's what I was born to do. Wait. Maybe I should check and make sure I'm not really in some crazy dream first. This detective is entirely too excited to be at a murder scene. Oh, we got lots of new people. Dead man, age 53, Cadopian embassy staff member, was gunned down in front of embassy by Rel. Mackerel, age 32, embassy staff killing suspect. Arrested on suspicion for the handgun he was carrying. That's why he was arrested, not the security footage of him shooting the guy? Okay. Yatagarasu, real identity is unknown, but claims to be a noble thief, infiltrated the embassy. A girl with a balloon. During the recess, she asked me to change some coins for her. The judge an embassy staff killing case. Dick Gumshoe, age 26, new rookie detective at the precinct, first crime scene. Seems very enthusiastic. Aw. So, Detective Gumshoe, would you mind telling me what you know about the incident? You know that I don't have to tell you anything, right? I know that, but it would behoove you to fill me in on what you know. Wow, you're a proud one for such a youngster, aren't you? Well, anyway, Detective Bad is the one in charge. So you're just gonna have to ask him for all the details, okay? As for me, I was guarding the door to defendant lobby number 2. So you were on guard detail. Did you notice anything strange while you were on duty? Well, I freaked out when I heard a gunshot, and then I kind of froze. You're a detective, and a measly gunshot scared you that much? Then again, I can hardly claim to not know what it's like to hear one at close range. Then Detective Bad came running to the scene. We went in lobby number 2 together, and both men were lying there, dead. Is that everything? Yeah, that's it. I was in the hallway the whole time, but I didn't hear a single peep of a struggle. Interesting. Other than the gunshot, he didn't hear a single sound of commotion. That's what I just said, pal! Was in the hall on guard duty, other than a gunshot, didn't hear a sign of a struggle. Okay. Okay. Look at my badge. You mentioned that you've only recently become a detective, did you not? You got it. I'm a brand spanking new detective. So that means you've probably never seen a real prosecutor's badge, right? If you so desired to see one, I just might be able to make your day. You don't have to go through the trouble, pal, because a real man has a police badge. And someday I'm gonna become an ace detective, just like Detective Bad. Did I say something wrong, pal? Forget it, detective. Alright. What is... I just noticed that. What is that? I'm not looking at the sofa. Edgeworth, honey. Not looking at the sofa. The sofa looks like it's seen its fair share of use. And it looks like another part of the courthouse is visible from the window. My eyes have locked with my reflection's eyes in the barred window. As a student of Von Karma, I refuse to back down. What? What? I won. Oh my gosh. He said that out loud too. What an idiot. That's not what I was looking at. You got no concern for whatever is going on. Okay, whatever. Let's talk to this lady. Do you have a minute? You know, I'm not really into talking to people I don't know. Especially at a time like this. Oh, I apologize for not introducing myself before bothering you. My name is Miles Edgeworth. I was to take Mr. Faraday's place in court. Edgeworth, huh? Never heard of you. Really? Never heard of Ann Edgeworth? Just in general? I'm pretty sure that his dad was like a big-time defense attorney. So Faraday substitutes a newbie, huh? I'll have you know, madam, that I studied under Manfred von Karma. Do not take me for some naive novice. I want... Do not take me for some naive novice? So you're a student of Von Karma. I should have... Oh, this close our dead giveaway. Stop right there. These are the garments of one who gallantly presents the facts. Thanks for the great laugh, but try not to make me laugh so much, okay? I wasn't trying to do anything of the sort. Just kidding. I was just giving around. By the way, do you know who I am? My name is Callisto Yu. Oh, you. That's a... CCU. You're connected. You're connected to a victim. That's interesting. And if you're telling the truth, then we were about to go head-to-head in court. But of course, I've heard so much about you, Miss Yu. But of course, I've heard so much about you. You're a regular Shakespeare. Did I say something funny? I'd like you to update me on the situation. I don't really know anything. Why don't you try talking to those detectives over there? If that's the case, then why are you here? What's so funny? It's just the way you speak is so tactless. The person I was going against in court until only a little while ago was just murdered. It's not like I could go back into the courtroom pretending as though nothing happened. That's a good point. I apologize for asking such an insensitive question. It's fine, don't worry about it. Would you like to see my badge? I see you're wearing yours. That's ridiculous. It is a shame that we will not be able to face each other. It was to be my first trial, too. Oh, was that a declaration of war? How nice it is to be young and carefree. What a nice squeaky clean badge you've got yourself there. I'm jealous. I'm sure its gleam will dull over time, with experience. He's saying your reputation will also tarnish over time with it? It's not what I meant. Well, you just can't avoid some things in life. I'll never allow my badge or my reputation to become tarnished. Yeah, that'll never happen. Miss Yu, what do you think about this piece of evidence? Okay, she's got nothing to say. Actually, Edgeworth, I'm interested in finding out what you think about it. I don't really know all that much about it. Then I don't really know all that much about it either. Sorry, guess I can't be of any service. I shouldn't push her too much. She'll just start laughing again. Alright, let's talk to Bad here. Excuse me, but who are you? Detective Tyrell Bad. A homicide. I came right out of a noir film. I was informed of the situation and came as quickly as possible. So how did you arrive and inspect the body before me? Because that's his job and not yours? What? Faraday requested for me to testify in the trial. Plain and simple. Mr. Faraday requested that you be here? I've already contacted HQ about the situation. I've got nothing to say to you, kid. Kid? I'm Mr. Faraday's substitute in today's trial. Therefore, I insist that you update me on the situation. I can't back down here. I have a right to know. Do I need to teach you a thing or two about how to talk to adults, kid? Is he threatening me? Is he going for his gun? I doubt it. It's just a mirror. How dare he trick me like that? Faraday was stabbed to death with some kind of blade, and he had a gun in his hand. The other man, a Mr. Macrell, was shot and killed. He was found holding a bloody knife in his hand. Was there anyone else who went into defendant lobby number 2? Yeah, that big lug over there. His name's Gumshoe. Somebody say my name, pal? He was in charge of guarding the place. He's claiming that no one else entered the room. If that's the case, then they must have killed each other, correct? Maybe. Such impotence. This guy is really testing my patience. Why was I not informed that you were going to testify in court? Homicides aren't my only gig. The Yatagarasu case is also one of my assignments. So you were called upon to comment on the Yatagarasu's characteristics, in order to assess if Mr. Faraday really was the Yatagarasu or not? Well, well. Looks like you just might have a brain after all in that head of yours, son. Son? I'm not your son, Pops. Miss Yu? There is someone here who wishes to see you. Who is it? A Cadopian Embassy staff member by the name of Manny Cochin. What's going on? Somebody didn't read the files. Detective Bad and Misused Moods just changed all of a sudden. Wait a second. Wasn't Manny Cochin... I'll be right there. Oh. It's nice to see you again, Miss Yu. Why are you here? I have no desire to ever see you again. No. Actually, would you mind stepping outside for a brief chat? Be careful, Miss Yu. He might kill you. Fine. Let's go. Oh, it's me, Manfred von Karma, making an entrance. Bad. Von Karma. It's been a long time. Callisto Yu, age 22, lawyer of embassy staff, killing defendant Rel. I was to battle her in court. Tyrell Bad, age 53, eagle-eyed homicide detective, was called in to be an expert witness on the Yatagarasu case. I knew you would show up. You usually do when the Yatagarasu is involved, and I see this case as no exception. Do you know Detective Bad, sir? Yes, he's like an old bloodhound that never leaves the scene of a crime. If only he would get a promotion and move on. Okay, so Bad is to Von Karma what Gumshoe is to Edgeworth. That's cute. Also, my gosh, Bad is tall. It's the crime scene where a detective is most useful and effective. It's not like I don't know that. Moving on though, Bad. The man that I just passed by. Was he not the suspect from the KG-8 incident? So I was right. Just what is that man doing, wandering around here? That Faraday. I can't believe he let such an easy catch get away. Imbecile. I would have proved his guilt in 3 minutes. That's like a... Why is that his thing? 3 minutes. Von Karma, I think you've said enough for now. It's in poor taste to speak like that about the departed. Very well. Back on topic, I'm placing Edgeworth in charge of the investigation here.
Objection!
Oh!
She's so little. Papa, how can you place him in charge?
Franziska, what are you doing here?
I'm here for summer vacation. What else?
This is Franziska von Karma. Franziska von Karma. So she's here on vacation from Germany. She's the daughter of Manfred von Karma and a student of his, who's also a junior to me.
You're the one who's junior to me, and don't you forget it.
You're not conveniently avoiding the bar examination, are you? Damn. Oh, the other guy's been added. Manny Cochin, age 24, Cadopian Embassy staff member. He was the suspect in the KG-8 incident.
If you were able to pass, then I'll have absolutely no trouble at all. I'll never allow myself to lose to you. Never.
Oh. Why does she always have to be this competitive?
Anyway, Papa, are you really assigning Miles Edgeworth to cover the case?
Yes, Hey, Investigator Shilong Lang, thanks for the follow. Welcome on in. I can't believe it. Shilong Lang is here. Hi, how you doing? Welcome on in. Thank you for the follow. Yes, I am. Why do you ask?
Well, you know, I'm close to becoming a prosecutor myself. Oh, the little... And I am 100% confident that I can do a better job than him.
That's just like Franziska. She has no problem bad-mouthing someone right in front of them. Bad. Yeah. These two will be conducting the investigation.
13. She's so little.
Franziska von Karma, age 13, my mentor's daughter, studying to be a prosecutor in Germany, back on break. What? You want me to let both of these kids loose on the crime scene? This is a perfect opportunity for them to work on their prosecutorial skills. A crime scene's not a place for children to be messing around in. I'm the one with the authority over the crime scene, Bad, and I will not tolerate complaining. Edgeworth, Franziska, I leave this case to the two of you. Understood, sir.
Yes, Papa.
I'll go take care of the paperwork now. Remember, I'll accept nothing but a perfect report from the both of you. Do not disappoint me. Hold up, Von Karma. I still haven't agreed to this.
Miles Edgeworth.
It's been quite some time, Franziska.
This will be the perfect chance for us to see which of us is truly worthy of the Von Karma name.
Would it kill you to at least say hello?
Long time no see.
Very good.
Just because you became a prosecutor first doesn't mean you can act all proud.
She hasn't changed a bit.
Miles Edgeworth. As I was saying, we shall see which one of us is worthy of the Von Karma name.
For crying out loud, I've been reduced to a babysitter. It looks like Mr. Von Karma. It looks like Mr. Von Karma was successful in convincing the detectives. That's just like him. He never fails. Now I'd appreciate it if you could quickly run me through the facts, Detective Bad. You're better off checking things out on your own. Very well. Seems like getting help from Detective Bad will be a most arduous task. Oh. Okay. September 10th, 4:15 p.m. District Court Defendant Lobby number 2. Alright. We got a lot going on here. Is the only real explanation that they killed each other simultaneously?
Miles Edgeworth, you should listen to someone until they are finished talking.
What are you talking about?
I'll only say it one more time. This is a competition to see who is truly worthy of the Von Karma name.
A competition?
The person that figures out the truth first wins.
So, the person who doesn't discover the truth is a dishonor to the name?
Exactly. I don't care that you became a prosecutor before me. I simply refuse to hear any more foolish things that come from your foolishly foolish mouth.
Fine. Whatever makes you happy.
Can I take that as you accepting my challenge?
Once again, whatever makes you happy.
Well then, let's begin the investigation, shall we? I'm going to find the perfect evidence and prettily present it like the professional I am.
Competing to discover the truth behind a crime. How delightfully childish. Oh. You kids. Oh. You kids. Over there. Hold it. Kid.
Ha! Serves you right, Miles. He just called you a kid.
I said kids, kid.
How dare you call me a kid as well?
I'll do what I please, and I won't allow you to cause a ruckus on my crime scene. Hey, big guy, you're going to watch over these two. Yes, sir! Detective Bad, sir. I'll do what I say from now on, kids, okay?
You better not get in our way, Scruffy. You'll feel the bite of my whip if you do.
Then you, a prosecutor boy. Let's get your investigation started already, alright? Great. Now even that detective is treating me like a child. Alright, it's time to get investigating. Get a move on, prosecutor boy. My name is Miles Edgeworth. And if you were to call me prosecutor boy one more time, it will be my duty as a prosecutor to look into your monthly salary. What? And what would you do with my salary after you saw how much it was? That's up to you now, isn't it? Really? Sounds good, pal. He's so naive. Begin investigation. Defendant lobby number 2. Detective Bad, may I have a word with you? What is it? It appears that both a knife and a gun were used as murder weapons. Yeah, it does. That leads us to our first question of the investigation. Where did the men acquire the weapons? That's a great question. The gun was inside of Faraday's bag. It was a piece of evidence that was presented in the trial earlier today. It was used to kill the Cadopian Embassy staff member. But I never heard anything about the knife. Mr. Relt was being held by the police. There's no way he could have brought it in. Which means it's possible that Faraday had the knife on him from the start as well. Could it have been a piece of evidence that had yet to be presented? But then why doesn't Detective Bad know about it? Wait, what if... It's possible that Mr. Faraday brought the knife in under the guise of prosecutorial evidence. He could have then brought it out and attacked Mr. Rel with it. Maybe you've got a brain in there after all, kid. Is he going to treat me like a child forever? Looks like Mr. Faraday attacked Mr. Rel first, who then counterattacked. It's the only logical conclusion you can draw from a scene like this. Catch me! Yeah! Hi, reverse. Not yet. I feel that it's much too early to be drawing conclusions already. I must first find conclusive evidence so as to protect the honor of the Von Karma name.
I see.
Did you figure something out?
This is a competition, Miles. And as such, I'd appreciate it if you didn't talk to me.
As you wish. Awesome. Oh my goodness gracious. Well. Don't tell me I joined towards the end of the stream. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Reverse, but I do have to go. But I appreciate you showing up. I appreciate everyone showing up. Thank you so much for joining the stream. Let me find someone to raid. I got to go. You should ping everyone in your server so we know. Fossabot does it for me in the self-promotion thing. I don't want to ping people. Thank you guys so much for joining. I'll catch y'all later. I know it doesn't ping people. I'll see you guys later. Go send some love over to who we're raiding. I forgot to hit the raid button. Go send them some love. They're playing this game as well. I'll catch y'all later. Stream again soon. Not another big break again like last time. We'll have more consistently streams. Thank you guys for joining. I'll see you later. Bye-bye. 3, 2, 1.